Welcome back, angels. So this is Guardian Angel Horsemanship, and you are the angels.
I'm that bitch. Yeah. Been that bitch, still that bitch. I'm a savage. Yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty. Yeah. Acting stupid. What's happening? Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Yeah. Will forever be that bitch. Forever be that bitch.
So we are going to be talking about Jake's run review. I know we last talked about rhythms and her issues and stuff that we are going to try to uncover. And so for Jake, we have undergone a lot of training, as y'all know, if y'all have seen his journey and stuff. And of course, if you are on the GAH fam group, then you are updated a lot, not as recent as I would like. I try to post daily and stuff, tips, all that stuff. So if you went in on that, the link is in the description. I noticed while I was looking at this video and I was studying it and everything, there are some bad points that I do need to correct, of course, and we'll talk about those. But there are some really good things that I noticed in the videos that I really wanted to point out to y'all, because it is something that a lot of people overlook and don't spend a lot of time on, and they don't really think about it as much as they probably should. So we're gonna do this run review, and I'm gonna go over everything, and then we're gonna stop and talk about some things that we really should stop and think about on our own horses. And there are some things, of course, that I'm still working with on Jake, but we will go over those as well. So we have two videos. The first one is not too terribly bad, honestly. I was pretty happy with it, but there are some things that I would love to point out. And then we will go into the second video and talk about it. To start off, I was really happy that he picked up the correct lead, but he was trying to power through me and was bouncing me everywhere. And then when I tried to turn him, he did not shut down. So we started backing up, making him use his butt, making him really sit down on it. So then we corrected that and went around the barrel, but then he wasn't paying attention, wasn't listening to my legs, so we went around again. He was trying to crossfire on me, and then he tried to shut down too early, and then right here you can see he's actually trying to shoulder, and then I actually picked him up and used my inside leg to push him over just like that. Then I pushed him too early to go around the barrel, and so I should have stayed collected right here. So when I spur him with my outside leg to push him over, I want you to see how lightly I use it and how much a difference it made. So look at that, just bam, just like that. I just took it off, and he really responded really well to it. The approach to third was really well, but right here you can really see I need to work on sliding my hands down the reins more, which really would have resulted in a really nice third barrel, but that is totally my fault and I need to work on that. So right here I want you to see when I just slightly lean forward, how he responds to my body really well. So that is how you should be riding quiet. So because of the first run, we had some first barrel issues, and I was more concerned about that. The way this arena is set up, it's kind of offset. So if you go to the left, you have a nice good pocket. You are able to set yourself up better. But if you're going to the right, it kind of sets you more straightforward towards first, instead of being able to round yourself really well to set yourself up better. And it's taken me this long to figure out maybe I should move him over a little bit. So that's what we attempted. When I come in, I moved over a little bit, so maybe we could have a little more of an arc that I would like, especially because some horses, they can do that barrel just like that, running like that, but Jake he has a harder time, and I believe it's probably because of his stifles. He has a harder time getting that nice quick turn all the way around the barrel. He needs to have a little bit more of an arc going into it and a little bit wider going into it than what some of the other horses may need. So for that reason, we moved him over, and we had a better approach, but then he just kind of took off to the left and didn't want to turn it. A lot of this was, I feel like, my fault, just because, as I'll point out, the issues of me going into the barrel, but I do think the approach was overall better. We tried to take it slower and try to figure things out, and he did pick up the correct lead, but then he tried to power through, and right here you can see how low my hand is and out to the side. If I could just fix that, and if I would have slid my hand down the rein a little bit more, I really feel like that would have been a better turn than him resulting running up the arena. So that is something I struggle with a lot, is my hand sliding up the rein. Even if I try to slide it down the rein, then my hand it doesn't stay. So that's something I personally need to work on. But we tried again, and he did a lot better picking up the correct lead this time, and turned out to be a very good first. And then coming through, you can see my hands are low, I got a short rein, I'm square. Right here, my hand kind of like slides and is way out to the side, so that was bad. But then coming here, I sat way too late. And then you can see I need to shorten my rein again. And then right there was pretty well. So again, most of the problem is me, and I think we could tighten this up. So all in all, after we stopped and we tried to restart at a slower pace going into first, because that is a big problem of his, is he just wants to run and run away with me, and he doesn't want to turn any barrels. So I have a hard time trusting him away from home that he's going to turn the barrel. But we are working on that, and I have honestly seen a lot of progress with him. But once we got that first barrel down, you know, he did real great. I think the second time we tried, he did super well, and I was very pleased with it. And so I thought that 2 exhibitions would be good for him. I kind of just wanted to play around with it and see what exactly is going on here. So we are going to review we did review me starting over and all that, but I just feel like he has come a long way, and if y'all watched him from the beginning, then y'all know that he has actually done phenomenal, and I'm very pleased with him. So hopefully this will continue to get better, and his turns will continue to get better now that we have his stifles injected, he's on a joint supplement, and all kinds of stuff like that. He really does have a lot of heart and wants to go, but at other places he just wants to go, and he doesn't want to shut down and turn like I want him to. So it's going to take a couple more runs, but I think overall both of these runs really were pretty good. I was very happy with them, and it actually resulted in that day we have run our fastest timed competition run. So we have a new personal record from that day, and we will of course be doing a review video over that. But I'm not gonna do it in this video because I'm pretty stoked about that run, and I'm pretty sure we got second place in that run, so we did win money off of it. So I'm super excited and super happy for him, and for myself, just because we have worked really hard for this. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to give my thoughts over all this. I know a lot of people who follow me love doing these run reviews, and I'm trying to do my best at pointing out more things that are not necessarily bad, but good things as well, so y'all can kind of see things that y'all need to think about on your horses, and some things that you possibly may need to change on yourself. So I'm trying to do my best to point out every little thing that comes into my head, and really do these run reviews a little bit more complex than in the past. So more videos coming soon, and of course our fastest competition time yet, and we will see you in the next video.